Hello Year 10s or super advanced Year 9s. Today we're going to cover the past tense in German, which is nice and simple. How to form it with all the different verb types that we've covered, the weaks, the strong verbs, the inseparables, and the separable verbs. In order for this to be done successfully, please go to this website, the mygermancourse.weebly.com, and go into the German grammar section, and there you'll find a worksheet to correspond with this PowerPoint, unless I've obviously told you to get the worksheet from somewhere else, like Sector. Awesome. Let's power on. So this is what you know already. Your general present tense verbs. You know the endings, you know how this works. You've got the subject and the verb. They're conjugated to match each other. For ich, you know, in the established 10-10 rule, ich, you've got an E at the end. Gehen, it's wir. It's an EN, du, ST. You know all this, so let's move on from that. We've done this for a couple of years. Awesome. So, let's say, how would you form the past tense? You've got spielen. Ich spiele Tennis mit meinen Freunden. Let's have a look at that a bit more closer. Ich habe Tennis mit meinen Freunden gespielt. What difference do you see? So I'm assuming you understand that this means I play tennis with my friends. Well, the difference are these two parts. Yeah? Here they are. We've got haben thrown in there, and it's been conjugated to match the subject. And you've got gespielt, which is a past tense, or the past participle, if you like, of spielen, a slightly different version. All that's happened is a GE has been added to it. There's a stem and a T at the end. So, with these two words, they are called, grammatically speaking, the auxiliary. Now, the auxiliary comes in either haben or sein form, and I'll explain that a bit later on. And then this is the past participle, which essentially is the past tense version of the verb that we're dealing with. Awesome? Awesome. All right, let's see. How do we form this past participle? Let's look at the verb spielen. I play soccer. Let's put that in the past tense. So take the verb spielen and remove the en to give us the stem. There's your good old stem. Then I need you to add t at the end of the stem. Ta-da! Spiel plus t equals spielt. Add ge at the beginning of the stem, which is here, ge, gespielt, and then put it at the very end of the sentence like we saw in the examples. Now, sentences I played soccer, so ich Fußball gespielt. Here it is. And obviously, we're still missing the auxiliary. Now, the auxiliary, like I said, uses either haben or sein. Most of them, actually, 90% of them use haben. Sein is used for action type verbs and verbs of change of state. Like, you know, I was born, I died, those sort of change of states. I'll elaborate on that later on. But right now, gespielt is your regular verb, meaning we use haben. Awesome. So the haben with ich is, see if you get it right. Woohoo! Ich habe Fußball gespielt. So perfect. So you've put the past participle here and your auxiliary here. All right. So let's mosey on. Let's do some examples. So to listen to is hören. See if you can stop the video and put that in past tense for me. So take off the en, add a g at the front and a t at the end. I'll give you 3 seconds and then we'll go. Awesome. Here it is. Hör, add g and t. Gehört. Well done. Woohoo! He listened to the iPodcast on the weekend. Hat am Wochenende den iPodcast gehört. See that? So, the hat's been added there to match the subject, which is he, and the gehört's been chucked right at the end there. Alright, that's another example. Haben, to have had, or to had. Okay? So, hab, lose the en, add a t, add a ge, which gives us a gehabt. Perfect. That is had. Think of it as had. All right. Awesome. Now, our sentence is going to be, I had lots of homework. In present tense, this is, ich habe viele Hausaufgaben. See if you can stop the video and form it yourself, but we'll power on right away. Ich habe viele Hausaufgaben gehabt. Perfect. So you've put the correct version of habe to match ich, and you put the gehabt at the end. Everything else stays the same. Excellent. So, let's mosey on. Some of them are a little bit different. Some weak verbs that end in N, all you do is you treat them the same way as the EN verbs. You just essentially lose the N and add the N, same endings as you would. Let's have a look at an example. Segeln, which means to sail. Here it is. Lose the N and add a T and a GE. Gesegelt. Perfect. So, am Samstag haben wir in Malthorpe gesegelt. Please note the past participle at the end there. I'm sorry, the arrow's not close enough there. And you have your past, your auxiliary and your subject there. Please note the same grammar rules apply, that if you have a time or location or a person word at the front, you swap the subject and the verb around. In this case, that's wir haben. Awesome. Easy. Let's practice that. So I need you to get your worksheet out and practice that for you. Shall we do one together? So, du machen dein Bett. So all of these are going to take haben, and these are all weak verbs. They're all going to end in the same way. So, du machen dein Bett. So, machen, we're going the past participle we're going as a past participle at the end. So, add a GE, lose the N, add a T, chuck it there. And in here, you've got to put the correct version of haben, which is du hast. So, du hast dein Bett gemacht. Alright, got it? So please stop the video and then I'm going to power through the answers for you so you can check your results. There they are for you. Hope you've managed to do them really well. And we'll do another page there. So you chat with your friends. We are not spending any money. They are lazing around in the lounge room and that costs 25 euros. So you can translate that again. Essentially, look on your worksheet and stop the video and you can check your answers in a minute. And here are your answers. Awesome. Alright, and we'll stop there and continue the next PowerPoint on this. Thank you very much.